Okay, so it is 16 hours until the New York City Marathon, and I want to go through my marathon mindset for tomorrow. So before I do anything which is going to be difficult, and tomorrow's going to be difficult, the first thing I remind myself is to be German. And you won't hear an Englishman say that very much, but I'll explain what I mean. So the English football team, soccer to you North Americans, would always lose at penalty shootouts.
Amongst that list, Gareth Southgate. And Kafka saved it!
Always. And the Germans would always win.
In the final. They are! England go out.
And I may brutalise the facts on this, but the theory stands firm. So a psychologist did a review of why the English always lost penalty shootouts and the Germans always won penalty shootouts. And the answer was that the Englishman, when he steps up to take the penalty, is thinking, please don't miss, please don't miss, please don't miss. And so he's worried about missing. The German, when he steps up, is thinking, I'm about to become a hero in my country. I'm never going to buy a beer in a pub ever again in my entire life. And so that's why the Germans are successful, because they're thinking in the positive mindset of, I'm about to score and become a hero, rather than please don't mess it up. And so to a certain degree, that's the mentality I want to take into tomorrow's marathon. I want to be thinking about the training that I've done and not worried about messing it up, but more thinking, let's go and take it. Let's go and be German. So this is also the day I like to go over sort of mentally the sessions that I've done. And I think back to some of the monster ones, like I did 5x5K in Jasper, which was a really good session. I did a 140-mile week, which is 225 kilometers, and I've done some consistently big weeks. And I've got to remind myself that tomorrow, that whatever happens tomorrow, I've done the training, and this block has been amazing for me. Whether or not I get under 230, whether or not I even perform well, this block has been seriously good, and it gives me encouragement for the future, and it sort of takes the pressure off tomorrow to a certain degree. The other thing I want to make sure that I do is treat tomorrow as another run. Like, I don't want to make it a big deal. I want to go out and do exactly what I did in, for example, Jasper, when I ran a stonking session, 5x5K, really good. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I just went and did it. And that's what I want to do tomorrow. And with that comes a certain mindset. Like, you hear people saying, get ready for the hurt, and it's gonna hurt. When it hurts, do this. I'm gonna prepare for the hurt, but I'm not gonna assume that it is, because I think if you prepare too much for the hurt, you almost invite it to hurt. And I don't think it has to hurt. Like, I think if you run, when you think back to some of the best performances you've ever had, for me anyway, they've been the ones that have been almost the easiest, and you cross the finish line and you think, oh man, I could have gone faster, I should have run faster. Anytime I've run well, I always cross the finish line thinking, oh, I could have gone a bit faster. And I think if you go in expecting it to hurt, then it's gonna hurt. Now, I'm getting ready for it to hurt. I'm gonna dig deep, and I know I'm gonna have to dig deep, but I'm not necessarily expecting it to hurt. The other thing I want to do is run with gratitude. I've made the start line. That is never a guarantee, but I've made the start line. So I've got to be grateful for that. I've got to make sure that I recognize that not everyone gets to do this, and I'm really thankful that I do, and that I love it so much, and that I still can. So that's it, that's my mindset. I mean, today I have got up, I did a run with some of my friends in Central Park, which was just so cool. Like, so many people out there, really enjoyed myself, had fun seeing everyone. I've been carbo loading all day, so I had some Neversecond drink, which was like 90 grams of carbs. I had some ramen at lunch, I've had bagels, properly carbo loading. And just sort of kicking around the hotel room. I watched some of the elites do the 5K, but the rest of the day has just been sort of sitting around carbo loading. So that's the plan. Edit this video, get it out, have some fun, and see where we go. Put in the comments what you think I'm going to run. My watch, actually, I'll give you an update on my watch because I've been whinging about the HRV for so long. The HRV is still saying that I'm strained, so I'm ignoring it. It's clearly something that happens to me during the taper. My HRV drops dramatically. That's okay. I'm just going to ignore that. I've been sleeping well, and so that's fine. The watch says that the prediction for the marathon is 2:41. I think it's well off. But let me know what you think I'm going to run. It's okay, you can't offend me. Recognizing the course, recognizing the fact that I'm probably going to have to leave a bit in reserve for those hills in Central Park. And the plan really tomorrow is to go off at a decent pace, not really pay too much attention to the watch, settle into a fast pace and see where I am at halfway. But really I'm trying to save enough for the hills in Central Park. I don't want to blow up. I don't want a crater in Central Park. I want to make sure that I've got enough to run strong those last 5K. So that's the plan, is maybe err on the conservative side rather than the aggressive side at the outset. So that's it. It's all over bar the shouting. Next time you see me, I will have done the marathon. And I'm super excited. Whatever happens, it's going to be an amazing day. I'm going to be running it with friends, and I'm really intent on enjoying every single moment. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to mash the like button, and I'll see you very soon.